This one's for the yoga teachers. So, what are the differences between Patanjali's philosophy and the Manusmriti, or the laws of Manu? See, because Manu and Patanjali represent two foundational but very distinct systems of Indian philosophy that focus on different aspects of life and society. So here's a little comparison of the system. For a start, where their focus lies, Manu's system, the Manusmriti, is primarily a legal and moral code for organizing society. The laws of Manu, or Manusmriti, outlines guidelines for social duties, ethical conduct, caste roles, or varna, and the responsibility of the individual within the hierarchical structure. It's largely concerned with maintaining social order, whereas Patanjali's system focuses on spiritual development, personal liberation, so moksha, and the practice of this through yoga. His Yoga Sutras are described as the Eightfold Path, or the Ashtanga Yoga. This also includes ethical principles, our yamas and our niyamas, but extends it into physical posturing, asana, breath control, pranayama, meditation, dhyana, all aimed at, achieving mental clarity and a spiritual awakening. Now, the Manusmriti's scope also deals with a wider range of social issues. These include laws governing marriage, inheritance, punishment, and social behavior. It sets out rules, and these rules are to maintain social harmony, perhaps even religious duty, our dharma, and all based on one's station in life. Whereas Patanjali is a little bit more narrowed, focusing more on personal concentration through the individual's path of self-realization, and also, I suppose, disciplining the mind and body. His system is much less concerned with social structure and more overcoming the mental fluctuations that allow us to achieve a peaceful state of mind. So, in ethics and conduct, Manu is largely based on the caste system, prescribing different duties and rights of the different classes in society. There's a really strong emphasis on our social duty, our dharma, and this is according to caste. What is also, I suppose, your stage of life, whether you're young or old, and often the consequences of breaking these societal rules. Whereas Patanjali's ethical system looks at like restraint and observance, yama and niyama. And this is a more universal outlining of the internal and external disciplines that could apply to all individuals regardless of social class. And these would include ahimsa, non-violence, satya, truthfulness, cleanliness, saucha, self-discipline, tapa. These are aimed at personal transformation. I suppose the ultimate goal with Manu's system is to live according to Dharma, to our righteous path, and to ensure stability in both the material and the spiritual world as we grow over our life. So it looks at a righteous way of living within the societal network, where Patanjali's goal is kaivalya, liberation. So it's a complete state of freedom from the cycles of birth and death, allowing ourselves to break free from samsara. And this is achieved through self-mastery and realizing the true nature of our self, Purusha. I suppose Manu is also, it's more of a Dharma Shastra. So a tradition that's closely related to Hindu ritualistic and societal codes. And these very, very much come through the Devas, focusing on Dharma and duty. Whereas Patanjali is grounded in Samkhya. And this focuses on the distinct difference between Purusha, the self or the consciousness, and Prakriti, the material nature of life. Yoga in Patanjali's system is a method to transcend material nature and through the realization of our true self. So in essence, while Manu focuses on order in life, Patanjali emphasizes inner transformation and the pursuit of spiritual liberation. Now, I realize these are almost interchangeable in some places, but let me know what you think. How or why should this affect our practice? Does this affect your yoga practice? I look forward to reading your comments and speaking to each other soon. Kevin from Diary of a Chubby Yogi.